Hi everybody, how are you guys doing? I'm actually doing a lot better than I've done in the last 2 weeks. Today is the first day I actually feel like myself again. And I'm sure that will change in the next coming days. So I'm taking advantage of actually feeling nice today. So I did my makeup and put on some lipstick and stuff today. So that's nice. To update you guys, and I should start off by saying I meant to update not even for you guys, but for myself to know like how I felt during this journey. But I just was so swamped with work and appointments and everything that I've been exhausted, and I'm even out of breath because I'm so bloated. I have been so exhausted and just not feeling very well, so I just have not filmed any updates. But to start with an update, basically, I am today 1 day past IUI. My IUI experience wasn't too bad. It was good. It was definitely a little bit crampy when she was actually putting the catheter thing in. But the cramps went away as soon as she took it out. And then throughout the day, I felt like crap. Like, I felt the worst yesterday than I felt all along. I felt so crampy, it felt like my uterus and my ovaries and everything were just bruised. Just so achy and so uncomfortable. I was so bloated. Everything. Bloated is going to be like the word of the day today because that's been my main symptom is bloating. Yeah, so to backtrack a bit, day 3 through 7, I did my 50 milligrams of Clomid, which is the lowest dose you start at. And it really wasn't too bad. The main side effects I got from Clomid were probably hot flashes, which I still have to this day. I still have hot flashes, so I don't know, maybe it's just a hormonal thing. I don't know if it's necessarily Clomid. But really bad hot flashes. Like, they told me to take my Clomid at night to ward off the hot flashes, thinking that I would have the hot flashes all night, and then during the day I would be more comfortable. That's not true. I have had hot flashes all day, all night, everything. I was actually laughing the other day because I'm not usually like a very sweaty person. And this may sound gross, but like I can put deodorant on in the morning and the next morning I still smell fabulous, and I could probably go another like 6 hours without putting deodorant. Like I could probably go 2 days on my normal life without putting new deodorant on, which is gross. I always do it every day, but I probably could just because I'm not a sweaty person. But recently I've had to apply deodorant probably 3 or 4 times a day just because I feel like I'm sweating through it, which is really weird for me. But yeah, I would say probably day 5 I started to get cramping. Just light cramping off and on. Wasn't anything too bad. Headaches, hot flashes, bloating. I noticed by day 7, I would start the day being able to shut my coat, but by the end of the day, I could not close my coat because my boobs were so swollen that I couldn't close my coat, which was embarrassing because it was, you know, you don't want to be busting out or anything like that. So that was one of my challenges, basically, while I was on the actual Clomid. And I was doing ultrasounds every other day starting from cycle day 8. I did 8, 10, and 14. And then on day 14, I started doing every day. So 15, 16, and 17, I did every day, which was challenging for me just because I happened to be working overnight. So I was getting off work in the morning, have not slept all night, having to drive, do an ultrasound, and then go for blood work, and then go home. So I was only getting like 5 hours sleep before I had to go back into work. I don't usually do 4 night shifts in a row, but I just ended up being scheduled that way. I can usually handle it, but I've been really worn down from the hormones and everything. I don't know. I don't know if I'm crazy. I don't know if I'm just you know, maybe just not feeling that good these days, but I was so tired. So I got through all that. Day 17, I did my Ovidrel trigger shot, which honestly, this shot was not bad at all. I didn't even feel it going in my skin. Like, I had to look down to make sure I was actually putting it in my own skin. You know, and shots to give myself isn't really an issue. I'm a nurse, so to give myself a shot is kind of just like whatever. And it was a tiny, tiny needle, like nothing, like, and even really short, tiny and short. So did the injection, but then that night I woke up, and where I'd given myself the injection, it felt bruised. Like, I couldn't lay on my stomach at night because it felt tender. And I started to get cramping a lot then. I went in yesterday, cycle day 18. No, I guess I did my trigger shot on 16, sorry. Trigger shot on the 16th. 17th, not a good day. Felt uncomfortable. I think I wore track pants that day just because I was just not feeling pants. Today I tried to put on jeans for the first time this month. Not successful. So I'm just doing the leggings and track pants thing. Luckily, I can get away with it right now. I'm worried about it when I work a day shift at work because I will actually have to wear like some normal pants. I am a nurse, but I am a psychiatric nurse, so I work with mental health patients, so we actually don't wear scrubs. So, you know, dressing up and, well, not really dressing up, but, you know, wearing a dress pant or something is going to be a challenge. But luckily not for a few days. I don't have to go back during the day. I actually don't think I go back in the day for like 2 weeks, so that's good. I'm going to remain a night owl for that time period right now. But anyways, so I did the trigger shot. I felt uncomfortable. I went in on day 18. I had the actual IUI. It was my first IUI, so I didn't really know what to expect. It was kind of like, you know, when you have watched so many TTC videos and heard so many people talk about things on YouTube, that you feel like you know what you're going to expect, but you don't really know what you're going to expect but you feel like you've lived it already. So the IUI was, as I said, a little uncomfortable when she put the catheter in. She said I had lots of mucus and egg white CM down there, so that's good. She actually had to clean me up after, which is kind of gross. Sorry, TMI. I don't know why I shared that, but she just said I was very abundant. So that was good to hear because I really have never had egg white CM before because I have PCOS, so I don't typically ovulate. It's very rare that I ovulate. So, and when I do, I just find I don't feel like I have a lot of CM anything. So anyway, so I'm 1 day past. Yesterday after the IUI, I was just uncomfortable, crampy. I think I don't know when I ovulated, to be honest. I don't know if I ovulated through the night before I went or yesterday I ovulated. I'm not even sure. But anyways, today I don't have any cramping, so I know I've ovulated by now. I don't have any cramping. I still have bloating. I've started my progesterone suppositories today, which are gross. I wore them, I put them in, and then I kind of went back to bed this morning, and then when I woke up, it was just like, ugh. I just felt like I had oily on legs. Sorry, TMI again. Sorry, lots of TMI this time. Anyways, so that's all I can say is an update. I go on November 30th for my blood test, pregnancy test. I'm probably going to test 2 days before that, and then maybe the day before that, if things are still not positive. I am really excited and really being hopeful. I've decided just to take a really positive attitude, and hopefully that will happen for me, and I won't be heartbroken. But yeah, I, am happy with my choice of donor. If for those of you who don't know, I used a donor sperm. I am happy with it. I'm still happy with my choice. I don't have any regrets. I probably could do a whole video on selecting my donor for you guys if that is in any interest to you guys. It took me about 4 months to actually single down which donor I was going to pick, and it just happened to, it was someone I actually found later on in the game. Later on in the game of fertility. But yeah, so if you guys want me to do a video about how I picked my donor, that would be great. I didn't have a lot of specifications that I wanted in a donor. But yeah, this has already been 10 minutes of me rambling. I hope you guys are still tuned in even. I hope everyone is doing well. There has been some positive pregnancy tests this month for some of the girls in the TTC community. I wanted to see, I can't talk. I'm like losing it. Anyways, I wanted to send out a shout out and congratulations to Jess TTC. I'm sure some of you guys watch her videos. She just announced a couple days ago that she got her BFP, and seems like it's a sticky bean this time for you, Jess, and I hope that you have a really healthy 9 months with this baby, and you get to hold the baby, and hopefully I'll get pregnant too, and we can go through this journey together. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, tune in for more updates. I promise I'm going to do my best to update you guys from now on, to kind of keep my mind busy in the 2-week wait. But anyways, no more blabbing. Take care. I hope you guys are enjoying whatever weather you have out there today. Yeah, okay. Bye.